July 16th, 2025, Daily Bread. Passage, 1 Chronicles, chapter 1, verse 1 to chapter 2, verse 55. Key verse, chapter 2, verse 9. Title, From Adam to David. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah, the sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittites, and the Rodanites, the sons of Ham, Cush, Egypt, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabteka, the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on earth. Egypt was the father of the Ludites, Anamites, Leabites, Naphtuhites, Pathrusites, Casluhites, from whom the Philistines came, and Captorites. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Hamathites. The sons of Shem, Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram, Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah the father of Eber. 2 sons were born to Eber. One was named Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Sheleph, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Diklah, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were sons of Joktan: Shem, Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, and Abram, that is, Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac and Ishmael, these were their descendants: Nebaioth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Dumah, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedemah. These were the sons of Ishmael. The sons born to Keturah, Abraham's concubine, Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua, the sons of Jokshan. Sheba and Dedan, the sons of Midian, Ephah, Epher, Hanok, Abida, and Eldah. All these were descendants of Keturah. Abraham was the father of Isaac. The sons of Isaac, Esau, and Israel. The sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Reuel, Josh, Jalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz, Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. By Timnah, Amalek. The sons of Reuel, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. The sons of Seir, Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anah, Dishan, Ezer, and Dishan. The sons of Lotan, Hori, and Homam. Timnah was Lotan's sister. The sons of Shobal, Alvan, Manahath, Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. The sons of Zibeon, Ea and Anna. The son of Anna, Dishan. The sons of Dishon. Dishan's Overns, Over Dishon, Hemdan, Eshban, Ayak, Desan. The sons of Ishon, Uz and Aran. These were the kings who reigned in Edom, before any Israelite king reigned. Bela, son of Beor, whose city was named Dinhaba. When Bela died, Jobab, son of Zerah, from Bozrah, succeeded him as king. When Jobab died, Husham from the land of the Temanites succeeded him as king. When Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, who defeated Midian and the country of Moab, succeeded him as king. His city was named Avith. When Hadad died, Samlah from Masrekah succeeded him as king. When Samlah died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the river succeeded him as king. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan, son of Achbor, succeeded him as king. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad succeeded him as king. His city was named Pau, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. Hadad also died. The chiefs of Edom were Timnah, Alva, Jetheth, Oholibamah, Elah, Pinon, Kenaz, Teman, Mibzar, Magdiel, and Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom. These were the sons of Israel: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The sons of Judah: Onan, and Shelah. These three were born to him by a Canaanite woman, the daughter of Shua. Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death. Judah's daughter-in-law Tamar bore Perez and Zerah to Judah. He had 5 sons in all. The sons of Perez: Hezron and Hamel. The sons of Zerah: Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Calcol, and Darda, 5 in all. The son of Carmi: Acher, who brought trouble on Israel by violating the ban on taking devoted things. The son of Ethan: Azariah. The sons born to Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. Ram was the father of Amminadab, and Amminadab the father of Nahshon, the leader of the people of Judah. Nahshon was the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, and Obed the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of Eliab his firstborn. The second son was Abinadab, the third Shemaiah, the fourth Methanel, the fifth Radai, the sixth Ozem, and the seventh David. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah's 3 sons were Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Abigail was the mother of Amasa, whose father was Jether the Ishmaelite. Caleb, son of Hezron, had children by his wife Azubah, and by Jerioth. These were her sons, Jesser, Shobab, and Ardon. When Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, who bore him Hur. Hur was the father of Uri, and Uri the father of Bezalel. Later Hezron, when he was 60 years old, married the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilead. He made love to her, and she bore him Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who controlled 23 towns in Gilead. But Geshur and Aram captured Havoth-Jair, as well as Kenneth with its surrounding settlements, 60 towns. All these were descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. After Hezron died and Caleb Ephrathah, Abijah the wife of Hezron bore him Asher, the father of Tekoa. The sons of Jerahmeel, the firstborn of Hezron: Ram his firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had another wife, whose name was Atara. She was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, the firstborn of Jerahmeel: Maiz, Jamin, and Eker. The sons of Onam: Shammai and Jada. The sons of Shammai: Nadab and Abishur. Abishur's wife was named Abihail, who bore him Abon and Malad. The sons of Nadab: Seld and Apam. Ishi, who was the father of Sheshan. Sheshan was the father of Alai. The sons of Jada: Shammai's brother, Jether, and Jonathan. Jether died without children. The sons of Jonathan: Peleth and Zaza. These were the descendants of Jerahmeel. Sheshan had no sons, only daughters. He had an Egyptian servant named Jarha. Sheshan gave his daughter in marriage to his servant Jarha, and she bore him Attai. Attai was the father of Nathan, Nathan the father of Zabad, Zabad the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jehu, Jehu the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Helis, Helis the father of Elisa, Elisa the father of Sismai, Sismai the father of Shallum, Shallum the father of Jechemiah, and Jechemiah the father of Elishama, the sons of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, Mesha his firstborn, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was the father of Ziph. The sons of Hebron, Korah, Tappuah, Rechem, and Shema. Shema was the father of Raham, and Raham the father of Jorim. Rechem was the father of Shammai. The son of Shammai was Maanan, and Maon was the father of Beth-zur. Caleb's concubine Ephah was the mother of Haran, Moza, and Gazez. Haran was the father of Gazez. The sons of Yadai, Regem, Jotham, Geshan, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaph. Caleb's concubine Maacah was the mother of Sheber and Terhana. She also gave birth to Shaph, the father of Madmah, and to Sheva, the father of Machbenah and Gibeah. Caleb's daughter was Achsah. These were the descendants of Caleb. The sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, Shobal the father of Kiriath-jearim. Salma the father of Bethlehem, and Hariph the father of Beth-gader. The descendants of Shobal, the father of Kiriath-jearim, were Haro, half the Manahathites. And the clans of Kiriath-jearim, the Ithrites, Puthites, Shumathites, and Mishrites. From these descended the Zorathites and Eshtaolites. The descendants of Salma, Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Atroth Beth-joab, half the Manahathites, the Zorites. And the clans of scribes who lived at Jabez, the Terathites, Shimithites, and Sukathites. These are the Kenites who came from Hamath, the father of the Rechabites. Daily Bread Message. The Chronicler was inspired to write down the entire family tree of God's people, from creation up to the return from exile in Babylon. Why are all these names important? God brought His salvation into the world by preserving His promise through generations of humanity. Not every person listed here had faith. Still, God kept hope alive through those who did have faith. And they passed God's promise down to the next generation. After mankind sinned in the Garden of Eden, God promised Adam that God would defeat Satan through Eve's offspring. This promise was kept through the descendants of Seth to Noah's time. Then the descendants of Shem worshiped God, until Abraham, to whom God promised to build a holy nation. Abraham planted faith in Isaac, who was the father of Jacob, whose 12 sons became the 12 tribes of Israel. Chapter 2 focuses on the tribe of Judah specifically. God used the faith of Caleb greatly in Moses' time, and Caleb's brother Ram was the ancestor of Jesse, the father of David. The next stage of God's promise was given through David, who was a shepherd-like king. Prayer. Father, thank you for your faithfulness throughout the generations. Please help me to remember your history and pass it on. One word, remember the history of faith.